This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we see the number 10 team of the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught near the sticks. It's Karapateas. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Big throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball in the 32.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And now they run the draw play. They got him down out near the 40.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it incorrectly.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open, look out! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry. Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Knowles are looking to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
Ladies, 27 jump.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Gets some space and on the 30. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
4th down coming up.
The Seminoles will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quick throw to the right looking for the first down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense really clicking. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 24, Miami, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Wide open downfield. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of... Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down and goal, upcoming. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now, crucial, third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. The 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quick throw over the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Retakes the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield.
Let's go.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Here we go.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. It's a run to the left. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
What a grab by the junior.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made by the big tight end.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Takes off in a bootleg. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4 down territory. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Running back with the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on 1st down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made, room to run here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And they hand it off to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's looking deep here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Knowles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit, but he looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
41, Miami, 13.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think the sack is going to stand. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
They'll kick it away here. coverage team. Brings down the returner. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now the try for two. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
He'll hand it off. And the defense wraps him up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Karapateas. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Kirk up some over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Right down the middle, it's Karapateas. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Go ahead, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end of the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Karapateas. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Bad coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Grinding away on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. They'll hand it off. Right past the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. This was a case of a high-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.